For a very long time I lived, not knowing she existed. While I was up there somewhere, she was down below in the dark, silently waiting for my call, quietly spinning the wheel, like the old fairy hidden in a chamber. I call her, my inner knowing, my mother, my ma, my earth, my nature, my moon, my intuition, my nest. She's my rawest, truest one. When she speaks a word, it's never a word. She speaks the language of symbol, image, poem.
It took me half a lifetime to get to know her. When she pricked me with her spindle, I ran away from her pain. When she shut down, I tried to force her open. And when she stopped talking to me, I did the thing I know best: ignore, forget, and numb. She won't speak in words and sentences. She responds to touch, to tender loving care, to deep thoughts, to art and creativity, to walks in deep dark woods, to well thought out questions, seeking for true answers, to motherhood.
Now that I met her, she's my home. At the ripe age of 45, she is my rawest, truest one. When I was up there somewhere, not hearing her or wondering who she was in that dark chamber, spinning the wheel, going through all sorts of things. A shaky home, guilty sex in hidden corners, betrayals, rejection, abortions, miscarriages, thrush, infections, growths, too many unwanted eyes peeking in, with the cold metal tools rubbing my skin.
Longing for a baby that won't come. Tests, injections, scans in cold white rooms. My baby was conceived in a hospital lab, and I wasn't even there. What they called a happy pregnancy started like a sad, tired victory. Then joy and hope took over. Very slowly, very quietly, as he was finally planted in me. I saw it in my dreams many times as wild animals, a fox or a wolf and her baby, curled up under an oak tree, cuddling.
He came after a long, difficult birth. It was all a bit too much at first. No sisters to hold the baby, no sisters to hear my story. Now is the time to speak her language, to sit with her and listen to her story. I welcome you, dear one, my rawest, truest one.
Sophia. My great grandma is wise and soft. Big woman, big loud voice, big smile. She is not afraid of taking up space. She calls my mom Coppelia when she hugs her, a Greek woman in a Turkish town. When soldiers came and told it was time to go, she took her children and locked the door. What did she have on the stove for dinner that day? Did she know there was no coming back? The day she fled the war was the day she left her roots in motherland. Her breasts were filled up with milk as they crossed the border on foot. Her tears left drying on an apron at the kitchen table.
My grandma is wise and strong. She rose from her ashes in dignified silence. Mother of 8, 6 girls, 2 boys. 2 boys passed away too young. I keep wondering, how did the pain go? Love didn't shrink at loss, she loved her girls even more. The bread she baked for her crowded family smelled of honor and dignity. My grandma, Mehlika, hidden tears shed on her apron at the kitchen table.
Emel. My mama is wise and soft. I was created in her, and so my sister and brother, birthing all her children on hard, narrow delivery tables in white hospital rooms, whose fathers were never there. The daughter of Mehlika, Sophia's Copilia, beloved child, circled in kindness until she grew up. Then life kept toppling over, disdain and rejection spanning half a lifetime. My mama danced in freeze, fight, flight on repeat, pausing only when her children are there to offer their shoulders to cry on. There were no aprons at the kitchen table, so she shed all her tears on them.
In your womb, you carry all of me, and all our mothers and grandmothers in a single story. You tell the story of our shared womanhood.
Me in you and you and me. Welcome, dear one, my rawest, truest one.